con, để chắp tay đảnh lễ ngài và nói xin chào ngài bằng tiếng Anh là hello venerable sir. Rồi, tất cả các bạn bật mic, bây giờ các bạn được bật mic. Hello venerable sir.
Hello,
Venerable sir. Hello, venerable sir.
Okay, so let's start. So the system works step by step. Okay. First of all, we will take some rules. Number 1 rule: nobody will speak in Vietnamese here. Okay? Nobody will speak in Vietnamese. Is that clear? Neither the organizers nor the children. If you don't understand something in English, then that probably means that you are not eligible for this class. This class requires that you understand in English. Okay, so no Vietnamese is allowed. Please do not speak in Vietnamese. Neither the organizers, nor the students, nor the parents. It's very important. Okay? Otherwise, I will have to speak in Burmese. You will not like it. Alright? Then, now, when I come, the system is very easy, but you need to follow step by step. So now I'm talking to the organizers, not to the students. So first of all, when I come, you need to ask the students to unmute. Then, second step, wait. You need to wait until they unmute. Third step, search who did not unmute and ask them to unmute. Okay. Fourth step, wait. Okay. Little by little, you know, with little people, you need to go little by little. With big people, you need to go little by little. No difference. Okay. When everybody unmuted, then ask them to keep their hands at the chest. Okay. Step 6, wait. A lot of steps, little by little, you know. If we are like 2-3 people, then it would be probably 3 steps. Okay? Because we are about 50 people, we will need more steps. Okay? 7. Search who did not keep, who is not keeping their hands at the chest, and encourage them to keep their hands at the chest. Okay? Step 8, wait. Alright? So at that point, at the step 8, everybody is unmuted and everybody has their hands at the chest. And then, step 9, ask them to repeat after you and say, hello, Venerable Sir. Okay, so it has 9 steps, not 1. Alright, need to go little by little. Alright, so now I will show you how it works and whether it works, okay? So you will see it in practice. So, now I would like to ask everyone to unmute, please. So every student here, please unmute. La Duc Tai, please unmute. Long Nguyen Tan, please unmute. La Duc Thang, please unmute. Mai Nguyen Khan, please unmute. Le Ngo Vu, please unmute. Nguyen Ha Vi, please unmute. Nguyen Thi Mai, please unmute. Nguyen Queen An, please unmute right now. Min An Va Tuan Kang, please unmute right now. Nguyen Ha Phuong, please unmute right now. Le Phuong Kang, please unmute right now. Nguyen Bao Chao, please unmute right now. Quang Khai, please unmute. Jong Duk Min, unmute right now, please. Nguyen Lam Tung, please unmute. Everybody unmute, and if you have unmuted, please stay unmuted. Do not mute back. Please stay unmuted. Tien Min, please unmute. Nguyen Lam Tung, please unmute. Nam Phong Vinh Nguyen, please unmute right now. Vu Mimi, please unmute right now. Still, there are many people who did not unmute. I wonder whether they actually understand what does it mean to unmute. Tutam, can you please call them yourself?
Can I speak Vietnamese, Vietnamese?
Sorry?
Can I speak Vietnamese, Vietnamese?
No, you can't. You will have to call them by their name. I probably do not pronounce the name correctly.
Hồ Quốc Khánh. Hồ Quốc Khánh, can you please unmute? Do you know unmute? Yeah, thank you. Now, Vinh Nguyễn, can you please unmute? Nam Phương Vinh Nguyễn. Yeah, thank you. Minh Anh and Tuấn Khang, can you unmute? Minh Anh and Tuấn Khang, can you please unmute? Do you know how to unmute? Minh Anh, can you please unmute? Yeah, thank you. Bố Mimi, can you please unmute? Yeah, thank you. Lê Ngọc Vũ, can you please unmute? Lê Ngọc Vũ. Yes.
Okay, seems like we're getting some progress.
Nguyễn Hà
Nice.
Vi, yeah, can you please unmute? Nguyễn Hà Vi, yeah. Yes. Can you please unmute?
Good.
Yeah, well done.
Nice.
Han Phong, can you please unmute? Han Phong.
Yes, please. One more time. Yes, good. Success.
That's right.
All right, good. Nguyen Bao Chao. Can you please unmute?
Can you please unmute? Tuấn Minh.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So everybody please stay nicely unmuted. We are happy that you're all unmuted. So now that means that we are at the step 5. You see, we have 4 steps done. Very successful. Now we are at step 5. So now I would like to ask everybody to keep your hands together, and your hands need to touch the chest. Like that. Can you do it, everybody? Your hands, your thumbs need to touch the chest, and you keep the hands together. Do you see that? So, yes, Hoi An, and can you do that? Yes. Everybody, please wait. We need to be complete. Nguyen Lam Tung, can you please unmute? So, yes, please wait, everybody, like that. We need to be complete. Can Phuong, are you here? Can you please keep your hands together at the chest? Can Phuong, can you please keep your hands at the chest? Can Phương. Yes, can you please keep your hands at the chest? Like this, you see? Like this? Yes, nice, very good. Thank you. So we're continuing. Tien Minh. Tien Minh, are you here with us? Tien Minh. Tien Minh. Tien Minh. Yes, can you please keep your hands together like this and keep them at the chest? Can you keep your hands together like this and keep them at the chest? Tien Minh? Tien Minh. Can you do that? Can you keep your hands together like this at the chest?
Very noisy, very noisy.
That's no problem. We can do this. Just a moment. We will later we will resolve that. Just please be patient and everybody remember to keep your hands at the chest. Tien Minh, can you please keep your hands at the chest like this? Tien Minh, can you hear me? Tien Minh, can you keep your hands at the chest? Tien Minh, are you here with us? Seems like he has a connection problem, so we will have to leave that. Okay, anyone else? I'm searching for those who still are not successful. Luong Nguyen. Luong Nguyen, are you here with us? Luong Nguyen. Luong Nguyen, the young boy in the blue t-shirt. Are you here with us? Luong Nguyen. Luong Nguyen, are you here with us? Luong Nguyen. Hello. Yes, I'm talking to you. Can you unmute? Yes, thank you. And can you please keep your hands together like this, Luong Nguyen? Can you keep your hands like this together? Luong Nguyen, can you keep your hands like this at the chest? Yes, nice. Thank you. Please keep them like this for a while. Please wait for me. I'm still talking to Tien Minh. Tien Minh, will you join us in this class? Tien Minh. Okay, Tien Minh has some problem. Okay, I think we are pretty good. That's fine. Okay, Tien Minh has joined us with his hands. Nice, thank you very much. So now we are at the step number 9. So we are very successful. And now we have the last step, right? Last step. So when I come, I'm a monk. So when you meet with a monk, it is good to greet your monk. It is good to tell him hello. But there is a special way to say hello. You keep your hands together at the chest and you say, hello, venerable sir. Venerable sir. Okay, I'll say again, venerable sir. Okay, so now let's try that together. Please wait. So now you can greet me, everybody, at the same time. And you can say, as you keep your hands together at the chest, you can say right now, hello, venerable sir. Yes, you can say it now. Nice. Nice. Very good. So this is how you greet a monk, all right? So next time you will gradually get the habit. Now this is the starting lesson. All right. So this is your greeting. Now you can keep your hands down and you can mute yourself back. Okay. All right. Very well. I'm happy to see everybody. So today we will actually do a little of planning. We will need to do a little bit of planning because this time is not a good time for our class. We will need to meet at a different time. And some of you will need to meet at a different class. So we have 2 classes for you. One class is for everybody in the age 6 to 11. That's grade 1. Okay. Then we have grade 4, and that is for age 12 to 18. So if you are 12 years old, you need to follow a class for the teens, grade 4. Okay, you will be jumping over 3 grades all the way to grade 4. If you are 6 to 11, you will need to come to grade 1. And now I will tell you when are those times. Now these times I have selected because they are good for any student in the world. So we have students from California, from New York, from Florida, from Jamaica, from New Zealand, from Singapore. We have so many students, and they have different time. For example, in Singapore, right now, you have exactly midnight and 17 minutes. That's, sorry, in California, yes. In New York, right now, they have 3 a.m. morning, 3 a.m. 17 minutes. Okay? So they probably would not find it comfortable to attend this class at this time. All right? So we need to meet at a different time so that the students from California, from New York, from New Zealand, and so on can happily attend our class with you. All right? So for that, we have already selected the times, and I believe that they are relatively comfortable for you who live in Vietnam. Some of you here maybe do not live in Vietnam. If you do not live in Vietnam right now, can you please tell me in which country do you live in the chat box? If you know how to write it in chat box, let me know in the chat box. Only if you do not live in Vietnam. So for the grade 1, if you are 6 to 11 years old, then your class is of Vietnamese time, Saturday, 8 a.m. All right? So that was today. You missed the class. Okay? No problem. We have the class next week again. We will have class every week on Saturday at 8 a.m. of Vietnamese time. Okay? So if you live in Singapore, it will be 9 a.m. If you live in New York, it will be 8 p.m. on Friday. If you live in California, it will be 5 p.m. on Friday. All right? So you will need to know what is your time if in Vietnam it is 8 a.m. Saturday. So some of you will have it as Saturday, some of you will have it as Friday. But we will all meet together at the same time. Except that on our clock, the time is different. Okay? So we have our grade 1 time on Saturday at 8 a.m. Now grade 4, if you are 12 to 18 years old, 12 to 18 years old, meet with me in the Vietnamese time, Saturday, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. at night. Okay? It is the best time we have. It is not easy, I know, but imagine when we have here 10 p.m. in Vietnam, in California they have 7 a.m. on Saturday. Imagine they have to wake up at 7 a.m. to attend our class. All right? So you are still lucky to have it at 10 p.m. on Saturday. So that's for those who are 12 to 18 years old. Again, only if you are 12 or more years old, you attend our class on Saturday at 10 p.m. All right? But most of you here are 11 or less years old. And therefore, your class is on Saturday, 8 a.m. of Vietnamese time. Okay? So for the time being, does anyone have any question about this? Any question regarding when we have class and which class you should follow? You definitely should have one question. I'm waiting for that question. What is the question that you should ask me?
If you have any question, please, you can unmute, you can, or raise your hand.
You should have one question. What is the question? The question is, what is the link for that class? Okay, and I will now answer you that question that you should ask. So the question, the answer is that Tutam will answer it. So Tutam, can you please answer this question? Which link should they follow? So on Saturday at 8 a.m. we will have a class, and I would like to suggest that some of the organizers here take care of the class. Until now, I was taking care of it, of course, so it was in my link. But from the moment when the Vietnamese children join, I would like to encourage the organizers to help, because there is a lot of help, and we will be a huge amount of students. So like double of this. So we will need to have a very good system how to deal with a huge amount of students at the same time. Okay. Next years we will have assistant teachers, and they will teach in different classes the same thing that I teach. So we will be smaller classes. Now we are starting. So because we are starting, it is difficult. Thank you everyone for joining me in this incredible journey. All right, we will learn a lot, everybody. So Tutam, can you please share with everybody the link where they can join on Saturday at 8 a.m. for the Vietnamese time for our class for grade 1, preteens, 6 to 11 years.
Can I ask the organizer, please give us the link? Miss Tu. So can we use this link for the class at 8 a.m. Saturday next week?
So I'm not sure whether she's available here.
Miss Jan, can we use the same Zoom link for the next class at 8 a.m. Saturday next week?
Yes, the same link, please, to come. Please help me to send the link, the same link.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Can you please send it right away in the chat box?
Yes, Sunday. Yes, everyone, I send the link, check in the chat box, please.
Okay. Now, I do not use Zello. I don't use Zello, but I use Viber. And I would like to ask everyone here to ask your parents to get Viber. It's for free. You can use it on phone, you can use it on computer. And in Viber, we have groups for classes. In those classes, I send the recordings of our class. Now I am recording this class. The organizers are doing some of the recording. That's their stuff. I am doing my recording. And you all want to see my recording. Okay? So I share that recording in Viber. Also, if we miss a class, if I say, no, we don't have any class this week, I say it in Viber, not in Zello. Okay? And if I have something else to tell you, like what is your homework, then I will tell you in Viber. So you need to, yes, you can write in chat box, you can write in Vietnamese. I'm not, that's fine, but speaking must be always only in English, all right? So you need to have Viber and you need to be there in our Viber group so that you are well updated about what's going on. All right. So for Viber, you can first add me as your contact, and then I will add you to the group. And you can also add Tutam as your contact, and she will add you to the group. Tutam, are you in the group for grade 1?
Grade 1 that you taught?
In Viber.
Yes, Bante.
You're there. Okay. So I will share with everybody my number. And everybody here can add me in Viber and send me hello. Send me hello or hi. Okay? And you need to tell me, I want to join grade 1 group so that I know what do you want. Okay? And then I can add you to the group 1, to the grade 1, so that you get the news and the updates. As in, yes?
Can I interrupt you? Sorry, Bante, I'm Alex and I am in group grade 3, Bante.
You're in grade 3. Okay, so I'll add you to grade 1. Very
Thank
good.
you, Bante.
Yes. All right. So now Tutam is also in grade 1. So Tutam can freely add the people. Please, Tutam, do not ask me for each student whether you can add them, okay? Just add them right away, okay?
Yes, Bante. Yes, Bante.
Yes. So Tutam, can you please also share your Viber number in the chat box?
Yes, I'm writing now. Bante. Yes.
Okay. So if there is anyone who already has Viber or whose parents have Viber, can you please raise your Zoom hand? A Zoom hand, yes. Please raise your Zoom hand. If you have Viber or your parents have Viber, please raise your Zoom hand so we know the situation. You do not need to raise your flash hand. You can keep your flash hand down, but raise your Zoom hand. Yes, raise your Zoom hand. If you have Viber, please raise your Zoom hand. Okay, so it seems that about 10, 12 students have Viber. So for you, it is easy. You just need to add me in Viber or Tutam in Viber. And Tutam, you will need whatever. I don't know how you do that. But if I add someone, I need to have their international number, okay, with the plus and things like that.
Oh, yes, Bante. I see. Sorry.
Okay, so it seems that about 10 students definitely have Viber and they can add me. So can you please do it right now? Van An and Van Guyet, Guan Kai, Min Kwa, Phuc Bao, Lê Nhật Minh, Tiên Trung Giao Tiếp, Nam Phương Vinh Nguyen, and Nguyen Hà Vi, Họ Quốc Khang, can you, and An Nhi, and Nguyen Hà Phương. Can you please add me in your Viber right away, right now, and write me hi? You need to send me a message, hi or hello or something. You do not search me in Viber. You just write there the number. Or you know what? I can send you my QR code. I will show you my QR code here. Okay? I will show you my QR code here, so you can add me right away from the QR code in the screen. Okay? So let's try that. So am I pinned, and do you see me everybody big? Because I see myself little. Tutam, can you see me big?
Yes, Monday.
Okay, nice. So I will show you my QR code. Just a moment. So this is my QR code. Try.
Can you please? Yeah, that is very clear now.
Now it's clear. So everybody, please try to take the QR code. Van An and Van Nguyet may need to take my QR code. Minh Khoa, Phúc Bao, Lê Nhật Minh, Tien An. Okay, Nam Phong Vinh Nguyen. Do you have my Viber? If not, take my QR code. Phan Van Kiem. Do you see my QR code?
He sent you a message.
You already sent to me some message. Let me see. Yes, I see many people now are sending me message. Nice, that's good. So those who have not sent me a message, you have the last opportunity now. Anyone? Okay. What we can do, one more thing we can do is that, let me see. I will. It's a little blurry, right? Let me see. Yes. Okay. All right. So I am taking a photo of that. I'm taking a photo of that. And I will send you a picture. I will send you the picture of that QR code. So that if you need it later, you can use it easily.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yes, please. When you need to go to toilet, just send me a message in the chat box, toilet, and then just go. You do not need to unmute and tell me. All right. So the file is coming soon.
Teacher, may I go out?
Okay, so in the chat box, I'm sending you the picture of my QR code. So if you don't have parents around and you do not have Viber, please download that QR code. Take the QR code into your device, so that later when you get Viber, you just take photo of this from a different device. You will need 2 devices for that. Okay, you will need to have one device where you see the Viber QR code, and another device where you take the QR code. Okay. All right. So hopefully that works. Now I will start to gradually take. I will start to gradually receive the people. So please wait for me. This will take some time.
Teacher, I go to toilet.
Yes, please. If you need to go to toilet, go to toilet. I'll be working here on something else. This will take some time.
Teacher, I go to toilet.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Just leave the chat box and you can go. You need to unmute.
Just write in the chat box, toilet, and you can go to toilet, please. All right? You don't need to unmute and tell me.
May I go to toilet, please?
Yes, please. Thank you.
May I go to the toilet, please?
Yes, please.
May I go to the toilet?
Yes, please. Yes. All right. All right. I'm getting to the end. We're getting it done soon. Good. I see some more people are coming. That's pretty good. Yes. No. All right. I see some more people are coming gradually. So I will add you. Hopefully Viber will not block me for adding so many people. All right, so I will be now adding people. It still takes some time, so if you want to go to toilet, and then please return. Very well. Very well. Yes, everyone who wants to go to toilet, please go to toilet. And I will be now adding the people. Okay, successful. So let me now grade the people, add the people to our teens class. So we will have also some students in the teens class. Okay, everybody who has raised their hand because you have Viber, please remove your hand now. We have resolved the problem. Or not resolved, but we have done what we needed.
What are we doing now?
Now you are learning patience and you're waiting for me a little, okay? So just be here and see if you can be alert to see if there is something new happening very soon.
May I go out?
Depends on where do you want to go. Okay, so I have added some of the students. I see there are some more students coming, but I will resolve that later. And now I will be paying attention to you all. So you still have about 10 minutes. Now for the next class, what you will need to know is that you need to have your book ready. So I want to make sure that all of you have your book ready. If you have your book, Buddhism for Kids, 40 Activities, show it to me right now. Okay, Min Kwa has it, Kan Fong has it, Hoi An has it, Van An and Van Nguyed have it. Anyone else has it? If you have it, show it to me. Nice to An. Please wait with the book. You can use your legs, to help your hands so you don't get tired too fast. But hold your book. Do not remove it. Okay. Lefu Khan has it. I see that. Hoi An has it. Not many people. Namfong and Vin Nguyen have it. I see, we are not very successful with the book. Okay, Tue An has it. Nice. So, those who have the book, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Okay, seems like 7 people have it. I don't agree. I don't agree. I myself wrote a message to how many? 30 people in 30 books. So I don't agree that. Now I see 10 people have it, but I don't agree. More people should have it. Tutam, how was the distribution of the books that I signed?
Devante, the organizer sent the books already, Devante, but maybe because of the destination is far not, so they received the book. Some students received the book already, but some not yet, Devante.
I see. And when do you think they will receive the book?
It's difficult to know.
You don't know.
Miss Jack, can you answer this question for me, please?
Okay, Chang Wu, can you answer the question? When do you think the students will have the book? Chang Wu, are you here with us? Seems like Chang Wu is not here with us. No problem. Well, they will need it. They will definitely need it. For the time being, there is no reading from the book yet. Okay? I will give assignments next week. Not yet. No reading yet. All right. Next week, I will give you the first assignment to read. So that means that if you still don't have the book, it doesn't matter. Okay. But within the next 10 days, you will definitely need to have the book. Okay.
Can I have a question?
Yes, please.
Here's something, because he said that the book, the Buddhism book is used for the students from 6 to 10 different days.
That's right.
But grade 1, you said that is from 6 to 11.
That's right.
Can the 11 years old student use this book?
Of course, 6 to 11. Yes, 11 years old who join our grade 1 class, of course they will need to have the book.
Yes.
Okay. Those who are 12 and more will be using totally different book. You can have this book. It's a beautiful book, but we will not be using it with the teenagers. All right. So those who are 12 and up, they will be using totally different book. And that book is for free. And I will myself send you the link for the book. So you do not need to buy that book or prepare the book. No, I will make sure that everybody has the book within one single class. That's for the teens because the book is for free. All right. So only the preteens 6 to 11 will need the book. Like 3 of you here will be joining our grade 4. At least 3 people out of you here who are here now will be joining our grade 4 class. All right. Grade 4 class, when does that start? That starts on Saturday at 10 p.m. of Vietnamese time. Today. Okay, you can join our class. I would like to see you. I would like to see Nguyen Luong Luan and Pham Thi Tan's child to join our class today at 10 p.m. of Vietnamese time. Okay, what will be the link? I would like to suggest that Thu Tham's team takes care of the class. Do you think you'll have enough energy and resources to take care of a class at 10 p.m. of Vietnamese time?
Yes, Monday.
That would be amazing. That would be such a huge help. So if you, in that case, can we know the link where we will all join?
I will ask the organizer.
Okay, okay.
Miss Jan, she's calm now, okay? Miss Jan, can we use this link for the class at 10 p.m. on Saturday? Miss Jan?
Yes, sorry. My internet is low. Can you repeat again, please, Tina?
Yes, can we use this link, Zoom link
Just the
for
same link.
the class, but another class at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yes,
on Saturday? Yeah, the same. Yes, thank you.
yes. But then, yes, I have a question. The book you already said to us, the book for the student borrow is from 6 until 10 years old. So
From 6 to 11. From 6 to 11.
But for 11 years old, I didn't send the book to them already.
No problem. They have a lot of time to get the book. Still 10, at least 10 days they have to get the book. At least 10 days they can stay without the book. Okay?
Yes, but I have a problem now. We are
There are no more books.
no more book. Just only one book left.
The Burmese children all got their book by themselves. Nobody bought the book for any of the Burmese children. So when you are buying the book, that's your very extraordinary generosity. It is not your duty. Okay?
Yes, so I will ask them to arrange the book. Yes, thank you, Bante.
Okay. So then, so the next class for grade 1 will be next week on Saturday, 8 a.m., February 25, 2023. Okay? It will be New York time, Friday, 8 p.m., February 24, 2023. Now, I have added quite a lot of you in the Viber group. So those who are added already now can see the message. Some of you are not added yet, and I will add you probably tomorrow. Okay, you need to wait for me because I'm quite loaded by a lot of work. But gradually, I hope that everybody will join their respective Viber group, either grade 1 or grade 4. Okay. So I see, yes. So some of the people here are raising hand, probably because they have the book. So you can remove your Zoom hand, please. The organizers can remove all hands, please. Tutam, what is your role?
Yes, Bante, I'm just supporter, Bante.
Just a support.
Suppose the
Do you have
study aid.
Study aid. Any specific tasks? Saying hello to the Venerable Sir, saying goodbye to the Venerable Sir. Anything else?
My task, Bante.
Do you also help them to sit to adjust their cameras properly?
Yes, Bante.
Yes.
Bante.
Anything else outside of these three things?
I will from the beginning, the organizer asked me to correct the your class. I will your messengers about the contents of the class. I will collect it and send in the group for the student.
Okay.
And,
So taking care of the notes.
Please guide me if I can support you more, Devante, because it's the first time to join this kind of class. So please.
Yes, it will be very challenging the first about 10 classes, 10 weeks, and then it will be nice. Okay, so get ready. 10 weeks is our little hard startup, but then when you get used to it, it will be nicer. All right. Okay, so by this time, this should be actually everything that I wanted to tell you. Yes, one thing, I want to make sure that everybody knows how to raise their Zoom hand. So now I'm going to just make sure that you know how to raise your Zoom hand. There is no other reason. We just want to know whether you can use your phone or your laptop to raise your Zoom hand. So please now, everybody here, raise your Zoom hand if you know how to do it. Everybody. Everybody who is here, please raise your Zoom hand. Keep your hand up. So if you know how to raise your Zoom hand, please raise your Zoom hand and keep it up. So Laduk Tang, do you know how to raise your hand? Yeah, raise your Zoom hand. Yes. Lefu Kang, do you know how to raise your Zoom hand? Lefu Kang, raise your Zoom hand. Do you know how to do it? Jongmo's child. What's your name? I don't know your name. Jongmo probably is not your name, is it? And Lefu Kang, do you know how to raise your hand? Laduk Tang, do you know how to raise your hand? The boy needs to know it. If the parents do it, it's nice, but the boy needs to know how to do it, okay? Jongmok's child in the pink shirt. Can you please raise your Zoom hand? Jongmok, can you please raise your Zoom hand in the pink shirt girl? Pink shirt girl. Do you know who you are? We have two pink shirt girls. Both of them need to raise their Zoom hand. Nguyen Queen An, please raise your Zoom hand and keep it up. Nguyen Queen An. Do you hear me? Please raise your Zoom hand.
Yes.
Yes, please raise your Zoom hand. Do you know how to do that? Seems like you have some difficulties. Lengok Vu, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Do you know how to do that? Huong Long, can you raise your Zoom hand? And what about Mi Kan Tu? Can you raise your Zoom hand? No, Zoom hand.
Please.
Do you know how to raise your Zoom hand? That's your flesh hand. This is flesh hand. We want your Zoom hand. Do you know how to raise your Zoom hand? See if you can find out. An, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Luong Nguyen, can you please raise your Zoom hand? And yes, Chong Mot's child probably still doesn't know that I'm calling her. Nguyen Lam Tung, who are you? Are you with our class? You will need to turn on your video. Nguyen Lam Tung. Who is that?
Nguyễn Lâm Tùng. Yeah, can you please raise your Zoom hand?
Can you raise your Zoom hand? Tan Phong, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Tan Phong, do you know about yourself? Please raise your Zoom hand.
I know.
Mi Can Tho, can you please raise your Zoom hand? No, not the flash hand. We want your Zoom hand. No, not satisfied. You need to raise your Zoom hand. Duklam Va Duk Bao, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Yes, good, successful. Duk Tin, can you please raise your Zoom hand?
Đức Tín, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Đức Tín? Yes.
Okay, An, can you please raise your Zoom hand?
An.
Yes, you, An, in the black shirt. Can you please raise your Zoom hand? Nice. Please keep it up. Please keep it up. This is good. Please keep it like that. Tien Min, are you here with us?
Thiên Minh.
Tien Min is doing something at the window. We are having class. Do you know that? Please raise your Zoom hand.
Thiên Minh, can you please
Yes.
raise your hand?
Tien Min, please raise your Zoom hand. Good. So now we are waiting for Mikante. Probably Mikante will need help from someone. Do you have somebody around who can help you, like your mom or dad or somebody? Mikante.
Nghĩ Cần Thơ, can you raise your hand? Your hand, not your hand.
Mikante, can you please unmute and tell us if you know what is Zoom hand? Do you understand what we want from you? Yes. Do you know what is a Zoom hand?
Zoom hand, not your real hand.
That's right.
Cô dịch giùm con đi cô. He needs me to translate into Vietnamese.
Oh, so he will have some difficulties to follow our class. So, Mikante, you will probably need to reconsider whether you want to follow our class, because I will not speak with you in Vietnamese, and speaking Vietnamese is prohibited in this class, because then we would be speaking in Burmese as well. Some of our students are Burmese, and you would not understand Burmese. So we don't want to mix up the languages, you know. So we cannot speak here in Vietnamese, unfortunately. So Mikante will need to consider whether this is a good class for you. We will not speak in Vietnamese. No. Only English language. Only English language. Duc Tin, can you please raise your Zoom hand? Can you please do it right now?
Đức Tín. Can
Yes.
you raise your Zoom hand, please?
Not yet. Please do it now.
Raise Zoom hand.
Yes, Zoom hand. No, not this hand. Zoom hand.
Okay.
Please do it now. Please do it now.
No. Can you please raise your Zoom hand?
Zoom hand.
Do you know zoom hand? On Zoom we have the button that you raise hand. You have to click to it. Yes.
A button to click, yes. Do you see the button? Duke team? No, speak only in English, please.
Yeah, just English. I can speak Vietnamese.
Duke Teen, can you understand what I say? Do you know what is a zoom hand? Duke Teen, do you understand? Duke Teen, can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And do you know what is zoom hand? Zoom hand, what is that? Do you know it? Duke Teen, do you know what is a zoom hand? Vu Mimi, can you raise your zoom hand? Nice, please keep it up like that. Very nice, Vu Mimi, very well done. Please stay with that hand, you're doing it well. So now it seems that these two students, Mi Can Thu and Duke Teen, do not understand in English. I worry that they will not be able to follow our class. Okay. We do not speak here in Vietnamese and they do not understand in English. So I would like to ask the organizers to speak with the parents of Mi Can Thu and Duke Teen and suggest to them that they wait until the children learn English better and follow with us in the English class. Okay? And Juong Mo's daughter, or who's that? Daughter or granddaughter? Can you please raise your Zoom hand?
Can you raise Zoom hand?
The young lady in the pink shirt. You need to have your name, your child name in your video. You do not have your name. That's not your name. Nice. Okay, I see you have your hand up, but we still have two students who do not have their hand up. So I will have to decide that they're disqualified because they're not eligible for this class. I'm very sorry about that. But as soon as they know English, they can join. If they learn English by the time they're 12, they can join our teen class. All right? So this is my decision. Unfortunately, there is nothing you can do with that. So now I would like to ask everyone to remove your Zoom hands. Oh, actually, sorry, don't do that. Keep your hands up. The organizer, please remove all of the Zoom hands. So the organizer, Tutam, do you think you can do that? Perfect. All right.
Sorry about that. I will learn. I will learn this.
You have yet to learn that. Okay. Fine. I think we have done a lot today. I think we have done a lot of work. I'm quite happy about what we've done so far. So this is all actually for today. So now as a little recap, you have learned how to say hello, venerable sir. You have learned the time and you have learned which grade you will follow. And you have also learned at what time and what day you will follow that. You also have made sure, or I made sure, that you all can raise your Zoom hand. We will be using Zoom hand very often, so you need to use it again and again. And what else? Well, now you will be learning the number 5 thing, and that is to tell me goodbye. All right? So tell me goodbye also has 9 steps. All right? And now I will leave it to Tutam to follow those 9 steps and see if she is successful.
Yes, I do. Okay, everyone, now can you please unmute? Everyone, can you please unmute? Yeah, Thảo Liên, can you unmute? Nị Cần unmute? Hoài An, can you please unmute? Lương Nguyễn, can you please unmute? Đức Tính, can you please unmute?
Yes.
Yeah. An Nhi, can you please unmute?
Sắp biết có thể đâu.
An Nhi, can you please unmute?
Anh đeo cái này vào trong đầu tốn pin. Phát loa ra đây là tốn pin lắm.
Chương 1, Quỳnh Anh, can you please unmute? Thủy Cần Thơ, can you please unmute? Please unmute. Nguyễn Lâm Tùng, can you please unmute? Can you please unmute?
Sure.
Nguyễn Lâm Tùng, can you please unmute? Do you know how to unmute?
Mẹ con bắt nhá. Chào mọi người.
Can you please unmute? Quỳnh Anh, can you please unmute? Chương 1, can you please unmute? Yeah. Đức Tín, can you please unmute? Yeah, very good. Now everyone, can you put your hand before your chest, like me? Can you please put your hand before your chest, like me? Yeah, very nice. Nhật Minh, can you do like me? Put your hand before your chest. Yeah, very good. Đức Minh, Trương Đức Minh, can you please put your hand before the chest like me? Đức Minh. Yeah. Everyone, please put your hand before the chest. Yeah, that's right. Đức Minh, very good. La Đức Thắng. Yeah. Đức Tín, can you put your hand before the chest like me? Đức Tín, can you put your hand before the chest like me? Đức Tín, yeah, can you do like me? Put your hand before the chest like me. Đức Tín, now do like me. You put your hand before the chest like me and everyone. Tín, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes. So can you do like me? Can you see everyone?
So, Lê Ngọc Vũ, can you please unmute? Lê Ngọc Vũ, can you please unmute?
Everyone, can you
Lê Ngọc Vũ, you need to unmute. Lê Ngọc Vũ, you need to unmute.
Can you keep unmute?
Yes, nice. And can you keep your hands together like this at the chest? Nice, that's good. Kang Fong, can you? Yes, nice. Please keep like that. Very good. Anyone else? Tan Fong, yes, very good. Vu Mimi, remember to keep your hands together like that. Very well. Juong Duk Min, please keep both of the hands like this. Please wait for us all. All of you need to be at the same time, keeping your hands together. Okay, Tutam, you can continue.
And I see somebody need to unmute.
Chuang Dut Ming.
An, can you please unmute? Hương Lương, can you please unmute? An, can you hear me? An, yes, can you please unmute? Yeah, unmute. Do you know how to unmute? An, can you please unmute? An, can you please unmute? Do you know how to unmute? You don't know? You have to unmute so we can hear you when you speak.
That's right. An, you need to unmute. You need to press OK. Press OK. OK. An. And just press OK. Try it. You need to press on OK. Unmute. Duke Teen, you also need to unmute.
Can you?
An, you need to unmute.
Please keep unmute, please.
Whatever. So that's next time. So we can move on to step 9.
Okay, everyone, now with your hand put before the chest. Please stay together. Goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Nice. Thank you very much. Very well. Goodbye, everybody. It was a pleasure to see everyone.